Let's not waste any time. We'll get to this in a second, but here, my friends, as the first introduction, we should introduce the villain of our narrative. And here is Memento Mori's skull, doused in neon pink and blue. It is in a towel because it was sitting on a podium of some sort when I displayed it. It comes with a video that's actually already on my channel called Memento Mori Complex. If you want, you can go watch that. It's in black and white though, so you didn't really know how much this is. So let's just talk about this for a second. The skull is not mine. Actually, I wish I knew whose it was. Not a real skull. It was a sculpture that somebody had thrown away and didn't want, and I was like, yo, I'll take this. And so I did, and then I poured some paint over, made the video out of it. I'm not taking credit for the skull itself. The video is more what I created out of it, but this is still dope little thing to cover the colors of M's skull. I chose neon pink and neon blue, which are actually the colors of Jericho, M's capital city. So Memento Mori, to me, death is nostalgic, which sounds weird, but if you have been in the mind of anyone with mental health issues and suicidal tendencies and stuff, you kind of miss the days you were depressed once you're out. And it's weird. It's like this annoying addiction. Those who, I'm probably going to get demonetized, but I'm not afraid to talk about it. Those who cut, it's an addiction, and death is an addiction. And what did I see growing up and see now with the event of Stranger Things? Stranger Things is great, so don't take this as a criticism of Stranger Things. It's the 80s. The 80s. Everybody wants to go back to the 80s, back to the 80s, all that. And what were great about the 80s? Bright colors, neon, all this stuff, like crazy hair, all this stuff. And so I personified the 80s in pink and blue neon. As far as we're nostalgic for the 80s, so we're nostalgic, death is nostalgic. That's the skull. Let me introduce to you one that was not originally Memento Mori. And that's Mr. Ugly himself right here. Don't mind the glare. This right here, I hope that's good enough. This right here is the personification of M as some sort of demon. The problem is, when I first made this, I hadn't even conceptualized M as this. This is from 2018, and I hadn't even conceptualized. It would be a year later that I conceptualized it, and then I translated this back into M. And death is a distortion of everything good and a distortion of self. So this was actually a self-portrait I made. And we were supposed to make it look weird and wild, so that's why he has one large eye, one small eye, bald, weird, defined features. If you can see, he has different shoulders and stuff. But this has become my image of Memento Mori, in a sense, a distortion of self and all that is good. I actually have a normal self-portrait that I'll go into when I talk about Zachary, which who knows when that'll be, or what video that will be. There should be another video hopefully coming out soon, but it might not be about Zachary. But anyways, yeah, that's Memento Mori. He's a common theme throughout. Those are just my main two pieces I made of him, as he's a pretty scary villain. I mean, death is scary if you don't understand it, and this is my attempt to personify and help you understand. I actually had a previous art video back on, I believe, the 19th of December of 2024 of Zachary fighting Memento Mori and death. And we're going to go over that piece with a couple of the other pieces of the lore. So, with that, keep conquering on, Mongols. Conquer that subscribe button if you want to. And, yeah, have a good one.